Hey everyone, this is Derek and Dennis at PodX. How's it going, man?
How you doing, Derek?
We're doing great. So what we're showing here is the Babyface Pro, Total Mix Effects, and our really exciting podcast bundle that is a partnership with both Audio-Technica and Onstage Stands. What you're seeing here on your screen is Total Mix Effects, and we're also using Reaper in the background, which is giving us playback of a music bed and some different things, special effects, applause, as well as looping some crazy stuff like some booing. And the primary focus of this screen record is essentially to show people how you can use Total Mix to do a podcast. So we're really excited. What's been the feedback so far?
Well, so far, people have really been blown away at all the different features that this one inclusive interface and bundle includes. People really dig the special effects. No booing today, though, just claps.
All right, well, let's show that. We got some clapping here. Now, see, when I talk, you hear the
No.
So what you're seeing here on the screen, everybody, is the input of the Babyface Pro, the input for microphone 1, input for microphone 2. As you can see, we have phantom power. We can actually lower the volume, change the gain of my microphone. I can do the same with Dennis. And we also have built-in EQ. So I'm going to turn off the EQ. Dennis, why don't you talk a little bit?
Well, that's why I'm here, just to talk a little bit. How's that sound?
So we can make Dennis sound really good. We can bring up some different frequencies.
Testing.
To make him sound like Walter Cronkite even.
I think every now and then that's a good thing.
All right. So also I'm going to show you the effects. Over here we have built-in effects. This can be special effects for your show. So I'll bring up a little bit of delay. Why don't you go ahead and do something there?
Well, see, if you want to have the flexibility to control a podcast, things like this can be really, really, really useful. Imagine you're doing a sci-fi thing. Super cool.
See, they like you. I'm telling you. All right, so let's take that out. Let's get rid of the applause. And okay, so that's what's going on up on the input side. Down here, you're looking at the headphone mix, and you're looking at a main out. The headphone jack on the Babyface Pro is twofold, so it's really convenient to do a guest. The main out can be something you used for a mix down back to your guest. So let's talk about software a little bit. One of the key advantages of the Babyface Pro is its ability not only to mix hardware inputs, in this case 2 microphones, but also to mix software. Why is that important? Well, let's say I want to interview a guest over Skype. I could bring up my Skype software, which I'll do. I won't connect anybody right now, but let's just give you an idea of what we're talking about. So let's say I bring up Skype, and I go to my, on my Mac, I would go here and set the Babyface Pro to be my input and output device. In Windows, you would go to your audio setup. And let me just close that down just for sound purposes, because now we're listening to Skype and the mic. And my guest would show up here. And just as I can bring up the audio for the music, let's try that again. Just as I can bring the audio up for the music, I could now be listening to my guest over Skype. So I'm listening to Dennis here on microphone 2, Derek on mic 1, and my guest. But here's the challenge. How do I send a mix of this show back to the guest without them having delay? Answer, use our little loopback feature. So what I'm going to do, because I set the Babyface Pro to be the output back to Skype in that audio MIDI setup a few minutes ago, by using loopback, this mix can be different than the headphone mix. So I just click on this, bring down Skype, and now I'm listening to Derek and Dennis only. And by hitting loopback, that signal goes back to Skype, and my guest no longer has that awkward delay.
Yeah, and listeners, bear in mind that what Derek just shared is truly a pain point for podcasters.
That's correct.
Something we've heard over and over again. That's an issue that we're able to solve for them.
Now, let me show you what's in this bundle that we're showing here. So when podcasting is more than just a hobby, the heart of the system is the Babyface Pro. There's the 2 headphone jacks I was telling you about. The microphone inputs are right here in the back. And Total Mix Effects is what we've been showing you. And also included in this bundle, and we're really excited about this, is we partnered with the Podcast Engineering School, which is done by Chris. And why don't you tell everyone what's in that?
Bundling the actual class with the podcasting school will allow a person to see from start to finish all it's going to take to get to in order to get everything up and going. He's going to show you how to set up. He's going to share with you the key features that you have in using the Babyface Pro to do a podcast. Probably one of the things that I think is really going to be exciting is the class will initially be given live, so you're going to have the opportunity to be able to ask questions.
I think that's great. So you don't just have to watch a video, but if you have a question, you can actually ask Chris, hey, in my situation, I have this going on. How do I do it? And Chris will be there to help.
And one other thing, you should know, the Podcast Engineering School, they're considered to be among the premier educational organizations out there right now as it relates to this. So you're going to be getting information and instruction from a solid source to do a great podcast.
That's awesome. Now notice I'm at RME-USA.com, Babyface Pro Podcast Bundle. We'll have a link on the homepage, I think, in a day or two, but right now I'm putting that link up on the screen for everybody to see. And as we scroll down on this page, we're really excited to show you exactly the value of this bundle. So you're getting Total Mix. You're getting the EQ, reverb, and delay that's built into Total Mix. You're getting the Babyface Pro. You're getting a Audio-Technica BP40 microphone with a desktop stand, which unfortunately is not shown in this picture. I apologize for that. Microphone cable and DigiCheck. I want to show you DigiCheck because we didn't really talk about it. What you're seeing on your screen is our DigiCheck software. You notice you have a spectral analyzer, all frequencies. So we're a little heavy at the 100 hertz level. So if I wanted to use my EQ to knock that down, this would give people who don't fully understand tone, treble control, how to EQ their mix so it's a more even frequency response. This little thing over here is what we call a phase correlation meter. We're doing a mono show, so you're seeing it's right down the middle. However, if I bring up some music, you're going to see what stereo looks like. So I'm going to do that real quick for everybody. And notice we have a little bit more left-right information, so that's really what that's doing. Well, I want to thank everybody for watching, and hopefully this gives everyone an overview. And you know, if you're interested in purchasing this bundle, you can see at the bottom you have a special bundle price at $12.99. You're actually saving close to $1,600, so really excited. So thanks, Dennis.
Thank you very much, Derek.